Alrighty. Hello guys. How you guys are doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Today I know I'm a day late. I realize this. I found the news out a day late. I apologize. Forgive me. But apparently yesterday there was a Destiny 2 reveal for the future of Destiny and the upcoming years, and they talked about that, and they talked about what's going on this year. And so, being someone who is kind of bittersweet with Destiny, you know, we played back all the way back in 2014, playing the first Destiny, loving it, but falling out because I didn't really know people that played it, so it was kind of hard to get in raids, and the night falls, and it got kind of hard to do that when you don't know anyone that plays it. Then falling off of that, then Destiny 2 coming, then getting back on Destiny 2, but then kind of hitting the same kind of hurdles was kind of, a bummer. But with this coming out, now with Destiny 2 being free now for everyone, we might, depending on what I see here, we might go back to Destiny. I do miss Destiny. Destiny was so much fun. I remember the best way I could explain it, how I felt back at the time because back then, when I was a young lad in 2014, I played console. I never played PC. The only PC game I ever played was League of Legends on my MacBook. Okay, I didn't know the light. I didn't know the heavens, the bright side of PC. Now I know, PC Master Race. But I didn't know it back then. I only played console. And so to me, this game was kind of like my World of Warcraft. You had classes, kinda, and you had loot. You leveled up, you grinded loot for more loot, you grinded it again, you got more loot, you kept grinding, you get more loot, and you just, it's a rinse and repeat. And I loved it. So, we'll see. But yeah, guys, so this is the Destiny 2 reveal. And let's get in. Let's get into it.
I'm Mark Noseworthy. I'm the Destiny 2 general manager.
I'm Luke Smith, and I'm the Destiny 2 game director.
Before we start the show today, we wanted to just acknowledge the circumstances and the unprecedented
Sick
times
Jordans.
we're in. This is not how we had planned this several months ago.
Peep the Jordans on the right there. Look at that. All right, my dude, I see you. Coronavirus, and you iced out. Look at the and the wash. You iced out, brother. Okay. All right, resume.
To talk about the future of Destiny 2 and
Sorry about
reveal
that.
where we're headed with the team. This show's not how we planned it. We're building the game, not how we planned it, from our living rooms and basements.
That must be crazy.
Our kids and our dogs and all sorts of stuff on our laps.
That must be wild.
While we're trying to make this game.
Yeah, there's like an inherent weirdness to this. Even the weirdness of this is the first time I've seen you in person in the last probably 3 months, and I don't know if people know, but outside of the show that is work, those are actually pretty close. We hang out, we talk all the time. Our significant others are buddies. And so,
you're best buds.
Yeah, it's super weird just to see you in person.
Yeah, not on a screen.
Yeah, not on this little Zoom screen on an iPad or something. It's just totally bizarre.
Yeah.
This is not how we envisioned this, and certainly our hope was that it would be more than just us two talking about this stuff. And over the course of the summer, a bunch more folks from the team are gonna talk about what we're up to and what we're gonna be up to.
Cool.
Let's get the show started.
All right. Oh, we're getting straight into it. Okay. First off, their cinematics, bro, are so good. They are so good. All right, so we saw this little portion a while ago. God, look at that. Look at that, bro. Oh, my gosh. Looks so good. Woo! Oh, that looks cool. The animation, dude. Top notch. Oh, it's opening up. They are beginning to open. Oh, snap. God, I already love the vibe that they're bringing with this. Oh. All right. All smooth. Little Miss Smooth, okay. That's not a ghost. That's not a ghost.
This is what I brought you here to see.
What is that? Oh, snap. Destiny 2 Beyond Light. September 20. Okay. So it's coming kind of quick. Beyond Light. Okay. All right. Explain.
So, Luke, is it finally time to explain?
Yeah, it is.
You know, listen, like some jerk said that we were done with the Stranger's story, and as you get back into Destiny and you keep like looking around and finding stones to uncover, a character who says that she's not forged in light, and where the two of you meet, ground can break, becomes a pretty interesting tool to leverage here in Destiny 2 Beyond Light and going forward.
Darkness?
It is the beginning of a brand new era in Destiny 2. This fall, you're going to discover Europa, a brand new destination, and one of the first destinations we envisioned long ago when Destiny began. This is the birthplace of the X.
Yo, boy, I'm just going to say it. Homie's lips, mad chapped.
So, and the site of a newly active pyramid ship. As a player, you're going to face Aramis, a fallen warrior wielding a brand new power born from a very ancient darkness.
Like you, Aramis is a leader, but unlike you, she seeks revenge against the Traveler for scattering her people's once great houses to the cosmic winds.
It's up to you to confront Aramis and her
Damn
growing
right.
empire on the frozen battlegrounds of Europa. And it's up to you to go beyond and discover long dormant secrets hidden beneath the surface in places lost to time, like
The Deep Stone Crypt.
yes, there you go.
That one I
Lore
heard of.
corner.
That one I heard of, yeah.
Doing it. There's a lot more to Europa than you might imagine. And here's your first look at gameplay from Destiny 2.
Oh, wow, they're going to show gameplay too. Okay. Yes, please.
Where I
Pre-alpha
come
footage.
from,
All right.
the Darkness One. I have witnessed this firsthand.
Oh, boy.
I refuse to let it happen again.
Okay.
It's time the truth presented.
God, look at,
itself
like,
to you.
man, dude, their
Darkness
environmental
resides
design is so
within,
good.
beckoning.
Top notch. So good.
This is a truth we cannot hide from. And so we must embrace it.
Embrace it? What do you mean, embrace it? Excuse me?
The line
what do you
between
mean?
light and dark is so very thin. Let's cross it together.
Hey, excuse me? Go beyond? The light? Wield? Brother, we gonna become some Sith. I'm all about it.
I'll give these guardians the
Oh, snap.
destruction they crave.
Oh, snap. Bro, we're gonna start. Oh my, we're gonna have some darkness now, some power. Forget the light, beyond light.
Man, it's time to wield the darkness. We've been waiting.
I'm
Destiny
ready.
2 Beyond Light ships to all currently supported platforms on September 22nd this year.
I'm
And
ready.
it kicks off a new era in Destiny where players will discover
awesome.
the true nature of the light and the dark.
Fantastic.
Not just walking the thin line between, but wielding the darkness itself as a weapon with stasis.
That's cool.
And we did
Stasis,
just get like
okay.
a very brief look at that today, and obviously we're gonna end up showing more throughout the course of the summer. And the other thing is Stasis, this new power, isn't just gonna be Guardian supers and abilities. It's a brand new damage type, so that means it's gonna ultimately sit alongside Solar, Arc, and Void as the first new element we've
wow.
introduced to the game since the original Destiny release way back in
Wow.
2014.
This is a big deal.
That's huge.
It's a big deal to add this to the universe. Like, it changes everything.
That's
It's
huge.
a lot of work. Today, yeah, you got a glimpse of this new power, and it's definitely the pursuit and acquisition and the player's ability to wield
looked really nice.
It's something that's gonna be woven in through the narrative of the game. Like the game is kind of a collision course between you and Aramis, and we're gonna show you a bunch more about Stasis later in the year.
Stasis. I like
Because
the
though
name
we're
of it.
excited about what
Stasis.
we're delivering this fall, we did say that Destiny 2 Beyond Light was the beginning of a new era.
You did say
What
that.
does
That's
that
correct.
mean?
He
Well,
did say that,
It
guys.
means that we're thinking about Destiny beyond just any given year and thinking about it over time. And so we want to take
Oh,
a
boy.
look into kind of the
Oh, my
long
gosh.
future of Destiny. But when you want to look ahead, like we're about to do, it all starts back at the beginning.
There's more, brother. There's more. Oh my gosh, throwback. Wow, I was still in high
We
school.
called it the Traveler,
Wow, that's
and
a
its
throwback.
arrival changed us forever.
That's a throwback.
Eyes up, Guardian.
You must push back the darkness.
Man,
Guardians are fighting on Earth and beyond.
I really did love
Join
Destiny,
them.
man. I wish I had found more people to
Six
play
of
with.
us went down into the pit.
Yes, sir.
In the end,
Yes,
they
sir.
all bowed before me.
Get my
We
Galahorn.
have slain his brood. We have murdered his
See,
son.
this is where I kind of
And
stopped.
now the Taken King
Yeah, this is where I had
comes
stopped
for
playing.
us all.
Yeah. Gosh, he looks so badass.
We thought we were indestructible.
Yeah, I didn't even play this.
You're not brave.
And then we came back.
Merely forgotten the fear of death.
Big baddie right here, you know. Big old baddie.
I am Gaul,
Yeah, you're Gary, brother.
and your light is mine. Without the light,
I do remember being shook when that happened. Oh my gosh, R.I.P., brother.
We should have been there.
Any last words?
Bro, if you didn't get teary-eyed, man,
I'm coming home. Ace.
right when he says that, bro, if you don't get teary-eyed,
This is to be a reckoning.
I don't know what to tell you guys.
Free me.
Yo, you got baited, bro. You got hard baited. You got catfish like a mother. Bop.
How long has it sat in silence, watching us? It seems those responsible for our collapse
Oh,
are coming back.
I wonder if that's the stasis.
We've been waiting.
Kind of look like it.
we are your salvation.
The line between light and dark is so very thin.
2020 Beyond Light. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of hooked. I'm down to get back in it, man. Just that alone.
You know which side you're on.
The right side, but 2021. The Witch Queen. Excuse me?
A side should always be taken,
Excuse me? They got 2022 ready already?
even if it's the wrong side.
Lightfall working title. Lightfall, that's kind of nice title.
We are
though.
building Destiny's future today, right
What?
inside of Destiny 2.
They got the
It
next
starts with
3
Beyond Light
years. They
coming
got this
fall.
year.
It's going to
2021,
continue
22.
with the next major expansion, the Witch Queen, and Lightfall is going to kind of drive this all to
Where's my wallet?
to a moment.
Where's my wallet?
These three
Where's my wallet?
releases represent this new era in Destiny.
Here.
These eras began really in 2014 with that era of light where, players entered Destiny for the first time.
I'm in.
They were resurrected. They went to the tower. They learned about the things the children were scared of. And, we exited that era when we became Guardians.
We are now coming out of an era of loss of our powers, one of our mentors, our innocence.
True that.
And soon we will
R.I.P.
be entering an era of darkness. And if it's not clear, we are all in on Destiny 2.
Last year, we laid out a vision for the
So
game.
no
We
Destiny
wanted to
3.
build the definitive action MMO. Place it in an awesome evolving world.
That's what it sounds like.
Anywhere with your friends. We are still completely committed to this ambitious vision, and we're going to continue reaching to deliver it in Destiny 2. And to be clear, listen, I'm sure over here in the Twitch chat, there's some mix of Salt and Space Dad. We haven't gotten everything right out of the gate. For example, we've
That's
already
true.
begun working on changes that we're going to make to our seasonal model in year 4 to get a bunch of the FOMO that's in the game right now out of it. And this is a response not only to your feedback, but just, we took it in the wrong direction. You can lay that at me. We're also working on things like
Okay.
transmog.
That's
and
cool.
That's going to be an experience that means armor is kind of always valuable to you because it can always represent a look for you to
I'm
chase.
down with some
And we've got a
transmog,
bunch
brother.
of other improvements to the experience that we're working on. Things like
Oh,
the
yeah.
quest log's going to get
Oh, yeah.
another awesome revision. We've got small touches, like a oft requested one. And I think when we started Beyond Light, this was one that I made to Mike Zach in the
Yeah, getting a dark title screen back in Destiny so that the light white heat of the title screen doesn't light up your entire apartment.
It
2
do be
a.m.
kinda bright,
so
though.
There are the small features, but then there's also some big features, and maybe one of the biggest is next generation support.
I think one of the most exciting things we're going to talk about is the game's going to run at 60 frames per second and 4K resolution
Wow.
on the new hardware.
We're also really
That's
happy
cool.
to say that whatever content
That's really
you
cool.
already own or will own in Destiny 2 will come with you to your next generation console of choice at no extra charge. On PlayStation, you'll be able to upgrade to PlayStation 5 for free.
That's
And on
really
Xbox,
cool.
We will support smart delivery also for free.
Wow.
In plain English, this means if you own Destiny 2 expansion content on those platforms now or in the future or by Beyond Light in September, you can keep playing on the same family consoles for free without buying the expansions again.
That's
think
so
that's gonna
good.
be
That's so
awesome.
smart. So good.
And you don't have to worry about busting up your friends list either because we're going to support intergenerational crossplay within each console platform ecosystem as well. This means that if your brother's playing on PS4 and your sister's playing on PS5,
Hold up.
all 3 of you can play together. And we're going to do the same thing in the Xbox ecosystem. This year
Wow.
we're focused on intergenerational play.
Forget
Hopefully next year we
cross-platform.
can finally do the thing and get them all playing together in the same
It's now
ecosystem.
cross
Yes.
generation now.
So Shadowkeep was cool, and Shadowkeep
That's
brought
really
back
cool.
the moon and upgraded and enhanced it.
That's
And
really
so
cool.
We brought a destination out of the vault and spruced it up, and that's where you got to play. We're not doing that with this fall's destination.
What are you doing?
Europa. It's a brand new place you've never been before, and both the Witch Queen and Lightfall are going to also include brand new, never before seen destinations.
That's what I like to hear.
These expansions will stretch out across a timeline that's going to bring much anticipated enemies to the forefront and hopefully deliver some twists, turns, drama that we don't think anyone's going to see coming.
I like me
But to
some
deliver
twists and
these big
turns.
content beats each and every year and keep building on top of our seasonal experiences while making technological leaps forward,
Okay.
we also need to make some big changes to the way we treat some of our older legacy content.
The stuff that maybe is getting a little long in the tooth that you're not really looking at and playing anymore. You're not.
Destiny 2 is a huge game. We have 9 destinations, 40 story missions, 54 adventures, 42 lost sectors, 17 strikes, 31 PvP maps, 7 raids, and hundreds of game systems that layer on top of that. I could go on, and I probably screwed up one of those numbers.
It's
the
a
fact
lot.
is, the game is too large to
A lot of
efficiently
stuff.
update and maintain. We're on track to be like 115 gigabytes on PlayStation alone, and our updates to
Jeez.
the game are huge, and we're starting to reach the limits of our ability to patch.
We don't want to start over from scratch and build a sequel. And in order to make a sequel, we would have to stop supporting Destiny 2. Like, it would affect.
So definitely no Destiny 3.
You know, we talked about a single evolving world.
That's
a
cool.
single evolving world, not multiple evolving worlds, but a single evolving world.
I think it's better.
And we don't want people to have to start over. We don't want to have that loss of continuity with our game systems and our communities and all the players together.
We don't want to put another number on the box. So instead,
Preach.
here's our plan.
What's your plan?
Each year, just as a new expansion comes out, we're going to cycle older, less actively played activity and destination content out of the live game and into what we're calling the Destiny Content Vault, the DCV. Moving content into this vault is going to allow us to add
cringe.
support for D2 for years, including Beyond Light, The Witch Queen, and Lightfall.
Nice.
This vault is also going to allow us to take content from Destiny 1, do some work on it, get it ready to come back into the Destiny 2 ecosystem. So we're not just going to be taking stuff away. We're also going to be going into the classic vault and kind of bringing some stuff back, or unvaulting activity and destination
Doing
content
some
each
Destiny
year.
1
Thinking about
raids.
the greatest hits of Destiny, right? Like, what are the new tracks we can lay down? What's something from the past that was like pretty cool that could be made even better if it existed today?
Vault of Glass.
And what does that look like?
You
There's a
know,
lot
that'd be
of stuff
cool.
that people. There's a lot of awesome
all the
stuff
raids.
that the team has built over the 6 years of making Destiny, and that Destiny 2 players totally have missed out on. Like, later this year, Destiny 1's Cosmodrome's coming back this fall as a selectable destination. Its 3 strikes are also going to come back during Season 12 and Season 13. And part of the awesome thing here is a bunch of players haven't played Sepix. Sepix was the strike from the beta way back in like summer 2014. It is the oldest,
It's like the definitive like original strike that we felt like hit the right notes.
Yeah,
in Destiny 1, right? And we left all that behind when we made Destiny 2, and we're saying like, we don't want to do that again. Well, let's not do that again, but let's also reach into the past and like bring it into the present.
There's a lot of great content in our past, and maybe this year we'll see a classic raid come back. I think it'd be pretty amazing this year to see the Vault of Glass kind of unvaulted and returned in front of players. Like, I can imagine things like Champion Praetorians
I ain't gonna
instead
say
of just
nothing.
regular Praetorians, and kind of updating it slightly to the modern context, but still preserving that like classic feel.
This fall when the expansion comes out, not only are we going to be bringing back Cosmodrome and adding Europa, but we're going to look at some of that content that's been in the game for a long time, that's been free, that isn't actively played, and that's when some of that is going to be vaulted.
Well, after the show, we're going to have a much more in-depth article that you can read on our plans for vaulting content on Bungie.net, and why we're taking this unprecedented approach and what it means for the game this year.
I think it's smart though.
And for the game going
I think it's a
forward.
good approach.
We're also going to be conducting a bunch of interviews to answer your big questions, and we will continue the conversation with coverage in our ongoing This Week at Bungie community conversations, as well as there will be a bunch of player support and DPS articles about this all summer long. You know, we've placed a bunch of bets on the Destiny Cosmic board, whether it's the Traveler waking up, whether it's the Stranger dissolving after telling you, there's so much more to explore out there. And so we're going to start to bring a bunch of these threads home, and here's a look at the beginning of those threads coming home to roost this summer in Season of Arrivals.
Yeah, there's more? Brother. Bada boom.
The Almighty has been reduced to smoldering ash, and with allies like Rasputin, who can stop us?
They can. Probably.
From Titan to Mercury, their shadow reaches.
Is their message a warning? A trick? We can't know until we hear their words for ourselves. You bring weapons.
Oh.
You will not need them. We offer only truth.
The darkness reached out, but something interferes. the witch sister of the taken king, Savathun.
Oh boy.
We are the final line that halts the second collapse.
So this is kind of like a is it a prelude? Is that what you call it? A prologue? No. One of those two words.
Prepare yourself, Guardian. This battle is not over.
It's basically like a pre-event for the event. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
So that's the season of Arrivals, and it starts any minute now at 10 a.m. Pacific.
So today,
oh, so yesterday,
a bunch of stuff. We talked about the Destiny content vault. We looked into the past to see kind of how we got to where we are today. We looked into the far future with the Witch Queen
yesterday,
and Lightfall, and we also talked about
I'm
Beyond
behind.
Light, which is the beginning of a new era in Destiny 2. And if pre-ordering's kind of your thing, like the pre-orders are going to go live today. Like if you're interested, there's some sweet bonuses, and you know that's kind of the summary of the show.
If you're excited about the start of Beyond Light and where we're headed, well, the season Arrivals, it's kind of like a prelude.
There you go.
Really
that's what I was trying to say.
So we encourage you to get in and play.
There's one more thing I totally forgot.
Really cool. Another thing.
Today,
brother,
at 5 p.m. Pacific, we're going to launch a brand new dungeon called
I'm late to that too now. Gosh,
Prophecy is the dungeon that involves the 9, and that's kind of like all I'm going to say about it, because there's a little bit of business to get to with it, and then we'll wrap. But
I'm already late.
It's got a brand new set of armor for you to chase. It's got some classic armor for you to chase. It's going to be at a really high power level, which means it's like a solid day's work.
So I can't play it yet.
A skill to summit that mountain.
It's free for all players.
It's free for all players. And we're going to show you a trailer in just a second. If you don't want to see anything from the dungeon, just click the little red X or like get up and go have a.
You guys want to see it?
Yeah. And then come back.
You guys,
the stream will be over, and you can play.
We're going to see it.
Arrivals in
We're going to see it.
And I think that's the business side, right? We're like there. We've handled everything.
I think
we're
it's
gonna see
the
it.
time to say thank you all for tuning
I mean,
in
we're
and
here,
giving us
you
your
know?
time today, and just for playing Destiny and being part of this amazing community.
It has.
I have not been
will
playing.
Continue to be a journey.
But I will come back.
Bungie, please, 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 stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.
That was great. That was great. All right, new dungeon. Prophecy. Wow. See, look, I mean, look at this. See, game. Like, look at this level design. Come on. So good. Come on. How does that not look sick? You know? I mean, I was already sold with the first thing. That's nice. I like that. Yes, sir. I mean, brother. I mean, you had me with the first one. You had me with Beyond Light, and then you're like, wait. In this, you're gonna get to wield the darkness, and I'm like, okay, perfect. I'm already sold. Now I'm extra sold. Then they're like, well, wait. We already got 2021 planned. And I'm like, oh my, okay, cool. Like, sick. I'm already sold. Now I'm even sold even longer. They're like, but wait. We got 2022 also planned already. And I'm like, okay, like, here's my money. And they're like, but also, we have a prelude event that is live already for you guys for free. And I'm like, okay, like, you already got me. And they're like, but we also have a dungeon. I'm like, okay, stop. Too much. I'm so excited. as someone who like hasn't been, in it for a minute, didn't mean for that to rhyme. It just happened. But I'm excited. I'm really excited. So it looks like we're streaming Destiny 2 on Twitch, Major Monkey 23, link in the description below. Go check it out. If you guys enjoyed, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Hope you have a great day. Please comment below. What are your thoughts about it? What are you stoked for the most? Are you like me? Did you used to play Destiny 2, but you kind of bounced out, and now maybe it's kind of bringing you back in, maybe? Or maybe you've been grinding. You never left. You're a ride or die. Respect. What are you excited about this? All right, well, I mean, yeah, see, and here's the tough part now. I was enjoying Valorant so much. I was doing Valorant yesterday on stream. And now we might just start playing Destiny so we can catch up and get ready. I mean, we have till September, so, we have time. So we'll see. I don't know. Wow, I'm excited. But thank you guys again. Link in the description below, all the socials. It's a Linktree link. And so if you click on it, it'll take you to a website. That website will have links to every single social that I have. And so then you can go there. You can check out all the clips that we put out from the stream. We stream Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, 5 p.m. PST, around there to whenever we want to get off, basically. Usually, though, it's about 6 hours minimum, If we're really feeling it that night, we'll go longer, of course, but it's never less than never less than 6 hours. So definitely come on by if you want to hang out with us. We play a bunch of different kind of games. Have a good time. Join the Discord, please. We have a great community in the Discord. We just added a meme page, so if you like memes, you're welcome. All right, guys. I will see you later. Peace.